Hello everybody, we are here for the final update of the 90 paintings in 2 months challenge. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey, watching the videos, liking, subscribing. I appreciate all of you all. We're beginning to build a very great community. So I wanted to do a quick overview, run through the things that I've learned, and some also fun facts for those people who like fun facts about things. Throughout this process, I used a lot of methods that were either new to me or ones that I hadn't used in a while. So for the new ones, the dustpan method, the boiler method, which is my personal favorite now, and the metal scrubby, where you pour on top of one of those things you clean dishes with. Disgusting to look at. And I never realized, okay, like on film it might not look that bad, but in person, if you hate like holes, it's disgusting. And then some of the methods that I already used but came back to were infinity pours. I forgot how much I love those, and funnel pours, which I had only done like once or twice prior to this, which also very great results. Some other things that I've gotten from this challenge is speed. I'm just faster painting. I have less fails. And you know, art, what's a fail? You know, it's all objective. But my personal, like the paintings that I was like, ew, I wouldn't even sell them. We only had 5. And so out of 90, I feel like that's a really good number. And I have all of it written down over here so I don't forget. And better color combinations. I feel like it was so much easier for me to pick paint colors. Like I'll sit in the drawer for 30 minutes trying to figure out 5 colors. Now I'm just doop 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 doop, and I'm ready to paint. Some other things that I've gained from this challenge is feeling artistically free. I am very much an overthinker, and I actually don't like most of my paintings as I'm actively painting them. And so this process has helped me just go with the flow. It's happening, I'm painting, I'm having fun, and we'll see what it looks like when it's dry. And so what if I don't like it? Usually those are the ones that sell first anyway. And then on that note about selling my art, it's made me feel more confident about talking about my business. It's not just a silly little art business that I paint and I do paint pours and it's fun. Like I now feel very confident about it, and will talk to anybody about it. I'll drop my website, you know, if you all want to check it out. It is in the description of all the videos, but check out my website. It's kind of a portfolio in a way. My main goal for this challenge was to really get an understanding of what it feels like to be a full-time artist. I think a lot of us want a lot of things for ourselves, but don't even know how it feels or what it all entails to be or do that thing. And so I wanted to take the time to do that. And I learned a lot about, because I sold a few paintings. So I had already sold ones that I've had to ship, but I've had to ship a couple more. And yeah, just balancing life with your business and all of those working pieces. So for the fun fact people like myself, I compiled a couple of figures and we're gonna get into it. So I'm looking at my list because I'm terrible with numbers. All right, so throughout this journey, I used 92 canvases. 2 of them I used as like play canvases to figure out how I wanted to do my hotel art series. So those I'm not really, those 2 were the extra 2. And with that number, I think I catch most of my canvases on sale, and I have been collecting them over the past year. And so on average, if I spent, I think about $7 or $8 on them, that would have equaled $630 for all of those canvases. Okay, so now let's talk about paint. I used a half gallon of white paint and a half gallon of black paint. I used Montmart. I love their paint. It's like almost like heavy body acrylic. Those usually retail for about $25 a piece. And I also went through about 40 smaller little bottles of paint. And those two numbers together were about $100. In terms of preparation, the cups that I used probably close to $500, which is about $18 worth of supplies. I used to use popsicle sticks, but I wanted to cut down on my waste from painting, so I bought basically a milk frother and attached the whisk attachment. So thousands of popsicle sticks stayed out of the landfill, which I'm glad about. I also used 6 gallons of Fluorotrol during this process. Now with current Fluorotrol prices, they're like $20 a gallon. I found like 5 gallons in my closet from a year ago, so I probably only paid $16 or $17 for those. So that was about $100 of Fluorotrol. In total, I spent about 75 hours painting over the course of 2 months. And if I, were to pay myself $25 an hour, nothing crazy, that would be about $1,800, almost $1,900 in labor costs. So money-wise, a grand total of $2,723 in supplies and labor costs. I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity to really do a dry run of being a full-time artist. I know in the beginning I talked about being delusional and just going for your dreams, and I still believe that statement. So here I am on the other side of 90 paintings, a full-time artist. I am in the process of varnishing all of my paintings. They're all in front of me. This is one of my favorite ones from this whole series. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to buy an absurd amount of varnish for these. I also started purchasing hanging hardware for the back of them. These will all be ready to go when the summer rolls around, when I do art fairs. And that really is all I have. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm gonna continue to post me painting, but I don't want that to be the only thing that this channel is about. So like I said, I've done art fairs before, and I feel like the information is really gatekept. Like when I was preparing, I couldn't find much. So I'm gonna lay it all out here. Give you all links to stuff, best practices, things that I found that have worked for me, and topics that are art adjacent, on top of still creating the artwork, lo-fi, no talking, things of that nature. Also in the comments, let me know what you want to see. I think people have a broad range of questions and things they want to know, don't understand, and I'm here to answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.